This is Ijebu Ode, a community in Ogun State, southwestern Nigeria. Once a year, the rhythms of the drums are waking the land. As the dawn breaks, preparations begin for a festival of honor, unity, and pride. Ojude Oba, a joyous gathering. Ojude Oba is more than just a festival. It's a homecoming across cities and oceans. Sons and daughters of the soil return home, not just to celebrate, but to reconnect with long-lost friends and family. They catch up, reminisce over cherished memories, and reignite the spark of joyous magic that defines this secret season.
Whenever it's Ojude Oba period, everything changes. Even the atmosphere changes because, the cooking of the food, my dad sharing cows to people, my brothers are preparing the horses, just the whole thing. It was very interesting for me growing up.
And as always, over the years, the brand Maltina has always been there to fuel this moment of happiness. The story of Ojude Oba began over a century ago. In the 80s, during the time of the religious change in Ijebu Ode, new Christian converts were required to abandon traditional customs, including the practice of polygamy. For many, including the great chief Baloguns, a man with immense wealth, influence, and several wives, this was unacceptable. Rather than comply, he embraced the new faith, Islam, a faith that allowed him to honor his values without compromise. Before his conversion, Kuku actually participated in a festival called the Odela Festival, where worshippers paid homages to deities such as Shango, Oshun, and the likes, and also the Awujale, the king of Ijebu land. But Islam forbade such practices, especially in paying homages to the deities. So, instead of turning away from the celebration entirely, Chief Kuku created a new tradition, one rooted in faith, yet deeply respectful of his cultural legacy. The Ijebu Oba Festival was born. Over time, it became known as the Ojude Oba Festival, and today, it stands as one of Nigeria's most celebrated cultural festivals, held 2 days after the Eid-el-Kabir celebrations, uniting Ijebus from across the world in pride. They arrive in color, in rhythm, in unity. These are the Regberegbes, age-grade groups that embody the spirit of Ojude Oba. Formalized by the Awujale to strengthen social bonds and community development, they have evolved into a cultural symbol of loyalty, pride, and legacy. Each group marches like royalty, dressed in coordinated fabrics, moving as one, speaking through fashion, dance, and tradition. But beyond the spectacle lies something deeper, a shared journey, a celebration of friendship that has begun in the youth and matured into a lifelong brotherhood and sisterhood. In every step, in every chant, the Regberegbes remind us that tradition is strongest when carried together. And fueling this bond of magic is the brand Maltina. The Baloguns, the sons of warriors, guardians of Ijebu honor, enter not for battle, but for legacy. Dressed in agbada and their richly decorated horses, their presence is a sight to behold. They were once the sword and the shield of the kingdom. Today, they ride as symbols of strength, of heritage, of unwavering loyalty to the Awujale and the land of Ijebu. A vow never to forget the roots from which they came from. Ojude Oba is more than a festival. It's culture in motion, heritage on parade, and a joyous gathering of past, present, and pride.
Maltina supports and refreshes the culture, and that's very important to Ijebu people.
Tala àwọn dà ajé máa fi sí apá wọn. One on one mo máa ṣàkóso wọn. Mo dẹ̀ tún lè bu ga ọmọ torí pé máa fi sí apá wọn. Máa fi sí apá wọn. Sí apá wọn. Máa fi sí apá wọn. Sí apá wọn. Máa fi sí apá wọn. Mo máa ṣàkóso wọn. A ní máa fi sí apá wọn. Jẹ́ kán.